As the number of games whittle down and the stakes get much higher, welcome in to another edition of Friday Football Frenzy.
And John, the surprises never cease. There were more than a few surprises coming out on this Friday night.
Okay, let's start. Sean Clifford doesn't get the start for St. X tonight, but he comes up big here against Sycamore. Long run up the middle for the score. That ties this game. This is up in Hamilton, tied at 7 apiece. Then fourth quarter, Sycamore up 21-14. Rayvon Bonner goes 99 yards. Nobody's even close to him for the touchdown, up 28-14 with exactly 7 minutes to go in the game. 2-touchdown lead for the Aviators. But 2 minutes to play, 28-21 Sycamore. St. X's onside kick attempt is successful. The Bombers get it. And then, watch this. A great play by Sean Clifford. St. X touchdown. Clifford on the run. Terrific pass down the sidelines, right on the money to Cam Speck. 34 yards, ties this game at 28 with 1:56 to go in regulation. St. X takes the lead. Clifford with the TD pass into the corner in overtime. Last chance for Sycamore. Fourth down 35-28. Jake Borman's pass is broken up in the end zone. So for the second week in a row, St. X moves on with an overtime victory.
In Mason tonight, home of the legendary Griffin Frank, the band played on. LaSalle and Miamisburg. LaSalle on the attack on the ground earlier in this game as Jarrell White simply wheeling himself off the ground and into the end zone. Lancers touchdown. But Miamisburg had an answer. Tate Vongzi throwing to Tyler Johnson. But that answer wasn't good enough because LaSalle's Demeek Brandon pulls off the heist. And then later, Miamisburg kicking off, and check out what Brandon does here. Look at him take this kick. Watch him weave his way through that Miamisburg defense and take it all the way to the crib for another LaSalle score. Back and forth they went on this frigid Friday night. Here comes Miamisburg again, and Vongzi this time connecting with Johnson. This time it turns into a Miamisburg touchdown. But hang on. Here come the Lancers. Griffin Merritt, long toss to Josh Wiley. Diving catch that puts LaSalle up by 17 at the break. 45-14 was the final in this game. LaSalle wins and stays alive for another state title. Party at Barrett Cohen's house.
Very much alive at Monroe tonight. The battle of the undefeateds. Undefeated Wyoming against undefeated Alter. The normally high-powered Wyoming offense struggled. It was held scoreless through the first 3 quarters. Meanwhile, the Knights of Alter were efficient on both sides of the ball. John Bivens III goes 15 for the touchdown. 14-0 for Alter. Really didn't change much after that. Trevor Smith, the big run, coming down the sidelines. He's taken down, but not before he's inside the Wyoming 10-yard line. And then it's the Alter quarterback on the keeper. Kettering Alter stays unbeaten. Wyoming goes down for the first time this season. It's 35-7 tonight.
Right.
And in Kentucky tonight, Scott County had the unbeaten Ryle Raiders on the proverbial ropes, Ken.
Let me hit the reset switch.
Okay.
Ryle down in Georgetown playing Scott County. Scott County on it early. The handoff will go to Bryce Fryman, and Fryman finds a hole and runs it in for a touchdown. But undaunted, here comes Ryle. The Raiders' Jake Chisholm making short work here as he pushes his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Then Josh Davis will hand it to Jacob Burton. Burton takes it in for the Cardinals. Back and forth it went in Georgetown tonight. Now then, Tanner Morgan looking for his man, and he finds Chisholm. And Chisholm runs it in for the score. The Cardinals too much at home. The Raiders fall. 42-40 was the final.
Simon Kenton at Lafayette. Pioneers going for the onside kick, and that's not a good onside kick. The guys next to him didn't expect that, and look what happens. A player for Lafayette scoops up the football, runs it all the way back for a touchdown, and this was pretty much the theme of this night in Lexington. All you had to do was watch the highlights. The Pioneers just gave up the football way too much. Good pressure on the passer. He has to hurry. The ball's tipped, intercepted, and this one comes back as well. Take away those plays, and, well, this is a Simon Kenton is a little more competitive in this game. The Pioneers ran into a very athletic team on the road. Another interception here, and the Generals of Lafayette eliminate Simon Kenton 63-41. Coming up on this edition of The Frenzy, we have another major upset to show you from Northern Kentucky.
And in Indiana, two local teams, both just one step away from playing for a state championship. We have video evidence to share with you when The Frenzy returns.